One of my favorite things about doing this is that we get to talk, and we get to talk a lot of shit here. Whether it's my opinions and the stuff that I think about Call of Duty or any other gaming topic, but you guys get to talk some shit, and we get to talk together, and we give ideas to each other. And one idea that popped up was from one of my subscribers, and he watches the videos very regularly. His name is 10R Rick, and he commented in my most recent video. In the Modern Warfare 3 campaign mission, High Rise, the beginning cutscene shows Makarov and Nolan walking out of an interrogation room, and you can see Shadow Company soldiers, or at least one of them, bloodied bodies in there. It would have been better for us to play as Graves instead of Gas and scale the building and discover the interrogation room and find the dead Shadow and have the war with Connie become more personal for Graves. I thought that was a brilliant take. I hadn't thought of that. I always wondered who was in there in that interrogation room until I had to play it and redo it multiple times that I finally figured out who was actually in there. Although Task Force 141 wanted to get Nolan and needed to get Nolan, it could have easily have been done with Commander Graves and the Shadow Company. The Shadow Company could have taken that mission. They could have gone to go get Nolan, and they could have really gotten something out of him because they're military contractors. So they could have pushed the line. They could have pushed the boundaries further than maybe Captain Price and Gaz could have when it came to interrogating. It would have made so much more sense to have Shadow Company infiltrate that building and find the Shadows. And like Tanar said, it would have made the war, the battle between Commander Graves and Vladimir Makarov all that more intense, all that more personal. Maybe not between Makarov and Graves, but maybe the Shadow Company and Connie Group. The Connie Group has already killed many of the Shadow Company members. They've infiltrated and bothered the missions that they were supposed to complete, and now they killed and tortured one of their members. And you know, and we all know, that Commander Graves absolutely loves his job and loves his man, and he protects his man, right? And so we know that that's something that he takes very seriously, since we know that he handpicks every single individual that is on his team. So this mission would have served many purposes. It would have served the purpose of setting up more Connie versus Shadow. It would have made the battle between Vladimir Makarov and Graves more personal, and it would have served to give more depth once again to Commander Graves, give him more spotlight, give him a real moment to shine. And to those people that are fans of Commander Graves, that love the performance of Warren Cole, it would have given us something to see, something to play as. We would have loved to play as Graves himself or another Shadow Company member, and it would have just been really freaking cool, and it would have helped with that itch of wanting to play with other characters besides the 141. And we know that we played with Shadow again during the aircraft mission, but you know, those aren't really all that cool. Like, they're not all that personal, and I think this could have been way more personal, and I would have loved to see something like that happen. And it's once again another missed opportunity, another way that Modern Warfare 3 just failed to deliver. This could have been a great mission, a memorable mission that would have extended the plot and really made us go deeper into some of these characters. We could have even done a interrogation sequence with Nolan, and it could have been brutal, like kind of similar to Modern Warfare 2019 when we got the Butcher, but maybe more brutal, because we would have known that Graves is more savage. Graves is willing to push the line. Graves would have been pissed off because they tortured and killed his operative, so he would have really wanted to get revenge. And I would have really loved to see an unhinged Commander Graves on Nolan, really trying to extract any information that he could from him. It would have been awesome, and imagining it in my head makes me really freaking sad. So great freaking idea by Tanar, and I would have loved to see that executed in the actual game.
Take a look around, Hassan. Now you can either become part of the food chain, or you can start talking.